Today's hot real estate topic is buyer love letters. Are they allowed? Should you write one? Should you submit a love letter with your offer? Stay tuned. So, are you in the middle of buying or selling a home in the Central Oregon area? Or actually anywhere in Oregon, because there's a new law that you should be aware of. No more buyer love letters. They're not allowed. This law takes effect in January of next year, but most of us are going to start making this our practice right now in the summer of 2021. So what does this mean for you as a buyer or a seller? So first of all, a buyer love letter is a letter that a buyer is writing to the seller of the property. They're going to give it to their agent and it's going to be submitted with their offer. And it gives generally a lot of personal details about the buyers. It could include their family status, if they're married or single, things they like to do, why they like the house, what it's close by, maybe it's near parks or a church that they attend. So there is a lot of ways that this letter could violate or lead to a violation of the federal fair housing laws. So Oregon just passed, and Oregon is the first state to pass a law saying no more buyer love letters. Now, where does this law exist and come into play? No, police are not going to be running all over Central Oregon arresting people. It's part of the Oregon Revised Statutes, which are the laws that govern real estate agents and how we behave. So there could be a penalty for the agent and a possible penalty or a lawsuit for a seller who violates the fair housing laws. So let's take a quick review of what are the protected statuses under the federal law. And there's a couple more that Oregon has added, so I'll include those. There's an easy way to remember this. It's called FRESHCORN. So if you can remember FRESHCORN, you're going to leave out the E and the O. Those are the 7 federal protected statuses. So they are familial status, race, sex, handicap, color, religion, and national origin. And Oregon also adds source of income and sexual orientation. So the way this could come into play is if you have 2 very similar or exactly the same offers, so like multiple offer situation, and let's say one or the other submitted a letter as well, and you read the letter and you're like, oh look, it's a cute young couple, they have a daughter and they have a dog, and you choose them. Well, the other buyer, who possibly could be in one of those protected statuses, if they find out, they want to bring a lawsuit. If you violated any of the federal fair housing laws or the Oregon ones, then you could be in trouble. I'm going to tell you a quick personal story about how a buyer love letter actually backfired. So my husband and I were selling our home in Seattle, and we got a buyer love letter, although I think the realtor wrote it, not the buyer. So what this buyer love letter said was basically, I can really afford a higher priced property than yours, but there's just nothing on the market right now. So I'm making this offer to you, and I'm including an escalation clause, so I'll pay you $5,000 over any other offer. Well, it was kind of offensive to hear this person say that he didn't really love our property. He was just buying it because it was all he could find. So needless to say, that backfired. So a letter can do you some harm, and anyway, right now in Oregon, it's banned. So the seller's agent is not supposed to pass any of that personal information on. So what do you do to improve your chances of getting an offer accepted? Check out my video right here, which talks about exactly that topic. But in short, what you really need to do is just make your very best offer. So financially, any terms, rent back, the closing date, anything the seller wants. And here's a key factor, is that your agent should be on the phone talking to that listing agent and finding out for you, what does the seller want? That is the best way to get your offer accepted in this crazy market we're in. So if you're selling a property right now and it's on the market, even if your realtor does pass love letters or personal information on to you, you should not look at that. You should reject it, tear it up, put it away. Just look at the offer, because you don't want to discriminate against anyone based on race, religion, or any of the protected classes. So just look at the offer, pick the one that works best for you, and you'll be fine. I wish everybody, buyers and sellers, the best of luck out there. It's crazy right now. And if you need help buying or selling, hey, I'm here in Bend, Oregon. All my contact is down below, so please reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you. I'll be back again next week with another hot real estate topic.